All right, I think we should be good to start. Let's get over to quick intro. Hello everyone. How are you all today? Hopefully I did an audio test. It should be all good. Let me know if it's too loud, if you hear any really distracting pops, but we should be good. Turn down the music down just a smidgen for my own. There we go. Hello everyone, welcome. Apologies for the delay. I hope you are all having a fine summer day. It's quite sunny and lovely here today. Wind is blowing through the trees. It's a great day to draw. I mean, every day is a good day to draw. It's especially good to draw today. Alright, we'll do our quick little run through for anyone who's new. So hello, my name is Sixel. She, her. I am an artist who, slight addendum to this already disclaimer. I don't actually work in animation at the moment. I am between gigs. But, I am not an animator. I am a drawing enthusiast. I am, disclaimer, not a teacher. I can give some advice if asked, but I won't be trying to like tell anyone explicitly what to do. Do whatever you want. You're here of your own free will. So what does gesture drawing mean? It's the laying in of action, pose, form of a model or figure. Typical situations involve an artist drawing a series of poses taken by a model in a short amount of time, often as little as 10 seconds, or as long as 5 minutes. For our purposes today, we will be doing 30-second starter drawings and working our way up to 10-minute poses. And if you ever do life drawing in person, which I highly advise if you like this sort of thing, life drawing in person is great. And often we'll be starting with in that situation, it's often 1-minute poses up until half an hour poses. Sometimes, curveball, the model will just move continuously, like slowly but continuously, and that is stressful but really cool. Anyway, for the breakdown for today, 10 poses at 30 seconds, 5 poses 1 minute, 2 poses at 5 minutes, and 1 pose at 10 minutes. I figure we could start with animals today, and I'm actually probably going to keep going after that and do people afterwards, because I feel like animals are a good warm-up for people. People are a little harder. I think a lot of people generally like doing the animals, so we can start with those. I had instead of going over like a focus tutorial today, I thought of a little warm-up that I thought would be neat, but we can dive into that in just a second. Sorry. My cats decided to have a large disagreement right behind me. Guys. Don't worry, they're okay. One of them just gets really, really bossy about who's allowed in the office while I'm in here. Alright. Alright. Ooh, I actually had the long pose in here. Well, we can do a long pose if anyone feels like it today. Should be... do a 25-minute pose at the end. Alright, so first... I'm gonna get over to the gesture drawing corner. See you there. Alright. Got our cozy drawing cafe. I know I said it was sunny, but it's always raining in this cafe. Mostly, usually. Alright, so today we're going to be using line of action for our uses. It'll be on the screen like this. I myself will be drawing with Clip Studio, but you can use whatever tools you want. An important note about drawing and the model, or our models we're using for today, we'll be using Line of Action, which is a free tool. Models donate their like photos and stuff, so bring out the rules board. Go. So first rule is be respectful of models. This goes for animals too, but especially for people. No critiquing of bodies or commenting in any disrespectful way for the models. They've given their photos for us for study, so it's good to be respectful of them. Be respectful of each other. So that's no unhelpful critiquing of each other. If somebody asks for specific advice, that's a good opportunity to think of something, helpful if you like. But if someone doesn't ask, you don't need to give advice. You don't need to give a critique. It's usually better received if it's asked for. And be respectful of yourself. Everyone is at a different stage in their art journey. And, if you see something in your work that you want to improve, that's actually really great. Like if you recognize that something, you don't maybe like how something looks that you draw, that's a great like jumping off point to improve. Personally, I find it's always like when I can't identify what I don't like, that's the worst. But, yeah. Everyone's learning, everyone's improving. No one's ever done learning art. No one's ever reached the top of the mountain, We're all just always climbing. And last, have fun. All right. So I'll talk about my idea that I had for a little warm up. So you can see I actually already have an image up. And that's because I thought, let me get my... Oh, I'm being told to hydrate. I do have a water. I hope you do too. Here we go. Get my handy drawn up. So, as a little warm-up, if you want to follow along with this, you can. I've been trying to... This is something I've been focusing on lately, is trying to simplify my shading. I'm a little rusty, you can tell. I'm just going to try and do like a little simple version of this figure, just to show what I mean. So by simplifying the shading, what I mean is, or tips to do that anyway, because it is hard. You see all these details, you think, oh, I want to get these details in, but it doesn't necessarily always make a better drawing to have a bunch of details in. And this is also true for shading, and I've been reckoning with this in doing some life drawing recently. Oh my gosh, I keep getting bigger as I draw. The digital artist dilemma. Alright, but I'll just get this guy in as a little example. So, what do I mean when I say keep the values simple? You can actually, and I know some people struggle with cell shading. I'm the opposite. I can only cell shade, but this is actually a strat I've been using to help me have some simple shading, but still do kind of more dynamic shading. All right, we got our little figure in here. He's not perfect, but that's okay. None of us are. So looking at the... You know what? Actually, I think I'll go ahead and zoom in on this to show what I mean. Ref close-up. Alright. Hopefully that is looking good. Yes. Alright. So we got a ref here. So to simplify, one trick you can do is to squint your eyes. Don't look at those details, those I don't want to say juicy details, that sounds weird though. I mean like all those little like nooks and things. Just keep it as simple as possible. And you know, if you want to get it down really fast, you can also like try to like, yeah, squint as much as you can so that you can see where all the shading is, and you can think about it as like almost a unified piece. So in my case, my example, wait, if I go back, will this be awkward? There we go. For my little guy here, I'm just gonna do a layer that's a little less. Ooh, it's not quite let's see. There we go. So I would probably do, to keep it really simple, I would just keep it as much one piece as possible. And just keep it solid. I wouldn't worry about doing a lot of layers of shading. Oh, I missed that whole other arm. One sec, I'll add that in. But yeah, and not worrying about... It's a really long arm he's got there. Oh well, you get the point. But just keeping it as simple as you can. And you can see how, for your quicker ones at least, you know, when you don't have a lot of time, this way of keeping it very simple still allows you to have a very, like, strong pose, strong value. And then if you have time, one thing I like doing is, if you can get a soft brush, kneaded eraser, set the opacity a bit lower. And you can always go in and soften edges. But starting off with that like harder line can help with what's it? Keeping the... There we go. Keeping the figure looking strong. Sometimes simple is better. I have to begrudgingly remind myself this occasionally. Like, ooh, I want to do... What if I have, like, its own layer for all this really deep shading? It's just like, nah, just... Sometimes simple is best. This is my personal approach, but I wanted to share it because it's been on my mind lately. And I'll probably be trying to use it today. Anyway. There, go back. Back, I say. There we go. Well, that is my trick for doing simple but effective shading on figures. You can use this on animals or whatever. You can use this, honestly, the like squinting technique is very good for picking out where your areas of high contrast are going to be. Yeah, doing all the detail is fun, but it's usually better just to save it for longer poses. Yeah, then you can focus on having like strong gesture, strong flow, good composition up until that point. Anyway, any questions or any like requests for certain animals as we get into our animal warm-up? I'm gonna quickly set that up. How many folks we got in here drawing today? If just me, that's okay. We'll have a recording up for this for anyone who wants to do it later. If anyone has an objection to bugs, they should speak now as I go through the options. Oh, there we go. Take the blur in the color thing off. All right, class mode. Shall we do an hour or shall we do 30 minutes for the animals? I'm okay for either. I'll probably do at least 30 minutes of people afterwards, so. Non-spooter, says Chilarming. Alright. Alright, I think it only has no arachnids or insects. Oh, it's okay, Talrib. We haven't started yet. And we also started a bit late. Apologies for that. We were just going through our little breakdown. I talked about doing simple shading, focusing on keeping almost like your shading like unified. It's like as much as you can a single piece, and then you can add in value by like erasing it. That was my tip, my jam tip for the day. Okay, if a spider comes up, you'll just look away. Okay. Shall we do 60 minutes of animals and then 30 minutes of people, or do you want to do 30 and 30? I'm a little rusty. I haven't drawn for like 2 days, so I can definitely use the practice. But I can always go do that on my own time as well. Yeah, and I want to include skeletons. Those are handy to see. Alright. Well, maybe it will do 30 minutes for these, and I might do an hour for people. I know that people often drop off, so I feel like the second one's usually more for me than anything. Alright, let me get a new layer. Oh no, there we go. And, oh yeah, I gotta turn off. Alright. Should be all good to go now. Well, without further ado then, let's get into it. Oh, Talrivi says more people less time. Yeah, I have a clear preference. I'm not sure if it's... We could do an hour of people, or an hour of animals, though. I am fine with that. Alright. That just means we'll have an extra 25-minute animal at the end of this. Alright. So, I'll count us down. 3, 2, 1... Go. Aww. Already starting off cute. Alright. Get. Little rabbit. Getting in my nice little swoopy. Oh no, there's a spider already. It's a short one at least. Duckling. Okay, the duckling makes up for how spidery that was, I hope. I wish they had spiders and insects separated. Oh, a jellyfish. I don't think I've ever seen a jellyfish come up in here before. Look at the flow on these guys. Such gesture. Oh, pretty bird. It's a secretary bird, I think. Those long legs. I didn't even leave enough room for these long legs. You had that nice gestural line through the paw to the back. My old nemesis, the horse. Oh, I did not leave enough room for head. More jellyfish. Man, this thing really likes jellyfish. Is this our first 1 minute one? Sorry, oh yeah, it is. The spot that has the timer is actually just cut off by my tablet, so it's the only way. Draw as many jellyfish as you can. Who else is thinking about that scene in Finding Nemo? Oh, not bad. Oh, big spider. Big spooter. Or not spider. The other one. The other one in Animal Crossing that strikes fear into my heart. I would probably make a girlish noise if I ever saw one of these in real life. I don't know, which is worse? These are spiders. I say worse. They're all good for, you know, their own ecosystem. Which would you least like to meet? I would least like to meet one of these. Alright, worse again. And this one's a 1 minute one, so... I could probably try and keep these lines a little more simple. Those being... Insects are pretty cool though, if you think about it. They definitely like learned to fly before warm-blooded creatures did. All the cool things they did first. They are in every single biome. Ooh. I wonder what kind of animal this was. It's got like a really pronounced underbite. Is it a dog? Or is it a hawk? Definitely walks on its you know, on its toes there. It's got this underbite. That scapula goes down into like the humerus. Oh, I did not get very far. I was just marveling at whatever this is. Oh, a bumblebee. This is a nice insect. We all like a bumblebee. Doesn't have his legs all covered in pollen yet. Ooh, so that's our 5-minute one. Might be. Might be. Trying to make sure I can get this to read like a bee and not just a fly, hey? Yeah, I'll give a little stripe. That should make it a little more obvious. Actually inch this down a little bit. Oh. Ooh, haven't drawn on Cintiq in a hot minute. My arm is actually getting kind of tired. I am pretty much done my drawing, but you still got 1 minute left. Oh my goodness. Oh, no problem, Chalarming. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate your presence. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. I think Cameron usually uploads the recordings of these, so at least if you want to try and follow along later, you're more than welcome. Alright, I am already done my bee. There's only so much I feel like, I don't feel like doing a lot of detail on these guys. Ah, dang, I wonder why the stream would be having an issue. I think on my end, I can double check, but yeah, it shouldn't be dropping anything on my end. Oh, and then another spider happened. I might actually, is it okay if we can draw the spider, but I'm gonna skip it if that's okay in a second, just because there's folks that don't like spiders, and also, I don't know that there's a lot I can do with a spider. Sometimes it gives us no insects, and then it's just like, boom, all spiders, all arachnids. I guess I should be pleased that it can still kind of surprise me. You know, there might actually be a trick to drawing these legs as well, if you think about do want to draw these guys in future. Yeah, see, I'm like, this is already as much as I want to do. It doesn't need more than this. But like a trick for hands and drawing fingers and stuff is to draw like a gestural line. And then draw your fingers along that. Right, like this. So you could probably do, I kind of did that a little bit with these legs. I just didn't draw the line, but I tried to keep them along an arc. That is another little handy tip if you care for it. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Oh, yeah, it was down to like a minute left. I'm just gonna skip on to the next one. Yeah, maybe next Halloween we could have like all insects edition. Oh my gosh, another insect. Okay, well, we can do the insect for a second. This looks like a moth. I do want to learn how to draw moths and butterflies at some point again. They have such lovely shapes. But yeah, they do feel, I think that's right, they do feel like a specialist type thing. But because their bodies are a little bit more rigid aside from the legs, I find they can be a little bit, when you're doing like gestures, it can be a little bit lacking. They're very evolved in that they have nice like simple designs. Well, I say simple, they're complicated in their own way, but like they have a rigid, most of them have like rigid bodies. Yeah, like it wants this one to be, yeah, 3 more minutes. I'm like, nah. What kind of ragged wings here? Moths had a hard life. Oh, I said I would stop on this one and then I just kept going because I was like, ooh, wing details. Alright, shall I skip this one? I think it's still got 2 minutes or something left. Ooh, the bee looks like a watercolor painting. Oh no. Alright, yeah, I think I will just move on this one for now. Skip and try to do... Oh, there we go. Looks like a goat. Oh, hey, Hot Apple K, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Doing some gesture drawn with animals. Right now we got like a goat. As some of you might know, the pelvis on these guys is like, it's back here. And you got the, actually, this actually goes up like this. That's the halfway mark. You can see the other foot under here. And of course, feel free to do shading or details if you feel like it. I'm just definitely focused on getting these nice big shapes. Alright, our time is imminent. Switch to the next one. I say that and then it's still here. Oh my gosh. What was that beat for, hey? 6 seconds. There we go. Ooh, another kind of bovine. Let me make sure this... This is our 10-minute pose, by the way. If we want, we can skip to another one. Although, I think we had this one for an hour, so the next one would be the long pose. But, yeah, we could actually... You know what? through this nice big bowl. Do you have one more room allowance? Do they have those two toes there? Very hard to do. I'm like, I keep trying to do detail even though I have a brush that I specifically picked out because it prevents me from doing detail. Yeah, I think his legs got a little away from me. Well, shorten them a bit. Still don't quite understand Clip Studio. I'm like, can I just shorten them in one direction? It's just like, no, this is a fixed scale. This my beloved Photoshop. Yeah, I could probably just erase this whole leg here and try again. When in doubt, you can always just do these kinds of feet until you want to add more detail, until you're ready. Ah, this looks even further back than that one is. I'll be the first to admit, not the best at hoops. But I will try anyway. Thinking about that shade and keeping it simple, making sure it is, I'm using it as a way to convey the shape. Getting too into the details. It's probably about as good as I'm gonna get. Oh, short break time. Alright, we'll take 5 minutes. Just take some sips of water. Stretch out them hams. I'm gonna stretch out my shoulder a little bit because my arm was actually getting a bit tired. Oof, and I did something. Sure as heck did something to my hand the other day. Don't know how. Oh yeah, and important notice, in case you have become a little shrimp, you're bent over. Make sure to, oh yeah, stretch, uncurl your back. Oh, maybe go the other way if you can. Bend as far as you comfortably can back the other way so that you can unshrimp. Hooves are just funny geese feet. I object. I object to this. Alright, and the last one's going to be a 25-minute animal, so that one I'm going to say we can definitely skip until we find one that's exciting that we want to draw. No insects, thank you. No offense, insects, you're very important. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, and then we'll do, after this next animal one, I'll do some people again because I need to warm up on people more. I have another life drawing on Monday, so I'll just, it sounds weird to say I'm warming up for, like, practice. But, because I go to that one in person, I feel like if my drawings aren't, I want to say good, but if I'm rusty when I go to an in-person thing, it stings a little more, you know? It's a little hard. Especially if you know, life drawing is often a thing you have to pay to be there for, which is why Line of Action and a lot of the free resources you can get online for drawing are so nice. Helps you get, shake that rust off at home, in the comfort of your own home. Yeah, it's kind of like the CozyCon ethos is just like, be at home, be comfy when you do it. So we'll definitely be doing gesture drawing panels for the con this September. We'll get probably have an animal one, a people one, probably do an environments one, and a nude model one. That'll only be on the Discord, so if you haven't joined the Discord and you're interested in doing some group drawing, definitely join the Discord. Check out our convention coming up in September. It's coming up quick. And yeah, we'll be doing some drawing. There'll be a lot of people there. We usually get a good amount of participants. And it's very fun to see how everyone tackles the same drawings, right? Or at least I'm very excited about that, and that's why I like hosting this. Alright, I think that's pretty much our 5-minute break. I think. I don't know if this would tell me if it was. Is everyone all stretched and ready to go for the next one? Hold on. Okay, sorry. Oh, no problem. I will continue stretching my shoulder. I don't really do like stretches, but I try to like roll my shoulders back and just kind of feel that motion and look for anywhere where it's sticking. You can't see me, I'm just like rolling my arm back just to see if there's any sticky spots, and then just kind of working that a little bit, just warming it back up. There we go. Thank you, Vitrina. Excellent. Yeah, we have one more gesture jam before the... Oh, no. Yes, one more. We have August. And that should be, unless anything goes horribly wrong, hopefully not, but that should be the 9th of August. And then, yeah, then we'll have CozyCon. All right, let's dive into some more One last animal. We'll cherry pick our last one. And, yeah. One sec. Turn that off. There we go. Alright, here we go. No insect. You can't do the insect. We want something dynamic for our last one. Do we want a giraffe? Or do we want to do something more in motion? Chat, let me know if you want a giraffe. Do we want more hoofed creatures? Or shall we press on and see if we can find something more? Not the 25-minute bug. Yeah, we're not doing that. Definitely no 25-minute bugs. I should be able to. I'm not participating, so I know I've not been on the giraffe. Okay. I'm gonna skip the giraffe. If anyone really wants a giraffe, though, if they already started it, we can go back to it. We got a grouse here. Turkey. Duck. I want something where we can see a lot of like legs. You can get kind of into it. Lots of birds. This is pretty blurry. Ooh, we could do sharks. Do we feel like sharks, y'all? You know what? I'm gonna say there's two of them. I'm gonna say sharks. I want to do the sharks. Sorry, putting my thumb on the scale now. Because there's two of them. Two of them. Fish are fun because they are just a line of action. You know? They've streamlined themselves. Yeah, let's do sharks. We're on it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I wish I knew more shark facts off the top of my head, but I've forgotten them. I have too many shark puns in my brain, though. Oh, the cat has got in. Hello, cat. Maybe you decided to stop being a brat. The truth is, the cat that's in here just absolutely loves being in the office with us. So you will probably just chill out now. Are you gonna chill, sir? Yeah, I gotta bug you, sis. You love office so much. When he sees the other cat trying to come in, he's like, no, this is my office. You can't come in. She gets very grumpy. Okay, I'll do more detail if it comes to it. Really stretch out this part of the body, I think. See, how do I... Is there a modifier that allows me to reform, transform this? Oh, now it's recognizing control. Thank you. Swear I've tried that before and it didn't work. Alright, your drawings looking so far. Are they looking jawsome? Are they looking chomptacular? I'm gonna make this guy's nose a bit bigger. Yeah, looks good enough for that bottom guy. Should probably try and work on stylizing more, a little bit more. This guy looks so unsure. Yeah, I'm definitely falling into that trap of like, oh, I want to accurately portray something, but that's not the point of gesture. It's not necessarily even the point of art, you know? As artists, we get to try and we can embellish, we can push features, we can say things. We're not just photographing, so. I try to keep that in mind when I'm going through. It's okay, actually, better than okay to embellish and emphasize things in your drawings. Because no one else is going to be looking at these reference photos, you know? They don't know if you're accurate. They're just going to be like, cool drawing. It's better to have a cool drawing than it is to be accurate. Unless that's really what you're going for, power to you if it is. I think it's more exciting to say something. Oh, am I gonna run out of room here on this bin on the top? Possibly. That's a little later. That's good enough for a kind of sketch. Oh, and an update on the time. If you can't quite see it, I can't see, so I want to look at 16 minutes left. Allowing myself to use a thinner brush. We'll see if this is a mistake. Like how haunted it looks. I used to absolutely love drawing sharks as a kid. I was influenced by Jaws at a young age. I used to draw them a lot. That and like, you know, I was born at that exact right time to get really into dinosaurs because of Jurassic Park. But I also really loved drawing sharks when I was a kid. I don't know that I was good at it though, but it was a lot of fun. Tellerview, I just saw your comment about what it preferred mammals, or was thinking mammals. Well, if you want to do some more mammals after this, definitely feel free to keep going on your own. I'm definitely going to be switching to people after this. But more than welcome to draw along, but draw something else if you like. Heck, if you want, you can always open up line of action and pick one you'd like instead. There is no rule that says you gotta draw the same thing if you feel called to do something else. The tail is somehow so hard. It's so simple looking, but just like getting those angles really feels like it makes a difference. I'll just call it there for now on that one. You best believe I'm gonna add some counter shading into this as well. Oh, you're drawing the little fishies in the background too? That's awesome. Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, 25-minute ones are long. I definitely don't usually go this into detail on the shorter ones. And I know sometimes I get a little bored on long ones if I'm not into it. When I go to life drawing, I have this bad habit of picking the side that the model is not facing or doesn't face as often. And back poses are I like them a lot. They're real fun to draw, but for 30 minutes you're like, yeah, I'm kind of done. I once went to a long pose night and I found out that long pose is very, very long. It's just one pose for 3 hours. But it's like 6 if you go back for the second night of long pose. Which I didn't because I was like, nah, it's okay. wonder if there's a way in this program to quickly toggle the opacity. So I like switching between 50% and 100% a lot. I don't know if that's just a case of pressing lighter sometimes, but sometimes I really want that hard edge, you know? Yeah, no problem. Thanks for joining us today. Let's see if I can do some counter shading on this guy. And then I'll probably do some peeps on my own for a bit. I will. Yeah, thanks for coming. Oh, I realized I forgot to put my drawn hand back up. Alright. Add in this counter shading real quick. Which is going to be interesting because I've got, you know, the light color on the bottom. That's too dark for sure. So how do I make that distinct, I wonder? We finished! I say as I'm definitely not finished. Maybe I will cheat and allow myself just a few more seconds to add in that top guy there. Now that I kind of have it figured out what I wanted to do, at least it's a little easier. Forgive me, I just really want to shade this shark. Well, I just want to add, I like this kind of like coloration a lot. I just think it looks neat. Alright, so this part goes like over under the eye. Yeah, something like that. Alright, y'all. Well, that was it for the sharks. I hope you made some lovely little shark drawings. Take a quick break and then I'm gonna do some people for a bit. Feel free to join along or just vibe. I think these guys came out pretty cute. Alright. Yeah, we did it. Finished. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they look kind of haunted in the photo. I almost like kind of want to wait a second. Weep. Zoom in. I don't usually allow myself to zoom in, but I love how like I love how just absolutely giant their pupils are. Yes, yes. Good, good. Alright, yeah. Enough of those sharks. If you were drawing along and want to throw your drawings in the Discord, we have a Creative Share Discord channel. I will sneak on over to. Alright, one sec. I think Tellery probably fell asleep, so it might just be only my drawing, so in that case I will go on over to the close-up spot and just collect my drawings up. Those in a little group. Oh no, I missed the sketch. 1 second. No, redo. Keep the sketch in there, I'll just put it on like super light. Oh, sorry, I guess I can move that over more. That's our lovely cow. The lovely goat. Which may have actually been my, like, favorite. Just had, like, a nice, pleasing shape. I'll erase that little hand there. was neat to get so many insects today. I wonder if they added a bunch more to the library there. Almost oops all insects. Well, this is an unfinished drawing, so I think I'll leave that one out. Yeah, we did get a lot of insects. And a spider, which is not an insect. Couple horses. We almost never get horses for the long poses, which is ironically when I most want a lot of time. Did get the giraffe though. You know what? Maybe I'll just have an insect corner up here. And you know what? I'm gonna put that nice moth over here as well. Aw, thanks, Vitrina. Saying my sharks look good. I do enjoy a shark. I had like lots of insects and lots of like jellyfish today. I'll put those over by the sharks. It's a little drawings. I like kind of collecting them all at the end. It's kind of a fun activity to like go back and look at my drawings, think about what I liked, what I didn't like maybe, or rather like, you know, maybe things to avoid for next time. This is kind of an unfinished, I didn't even really get like head in there. But yeah, like things I really like are these very like swoopy horses, swoopy lined horses. It's also really nice to shrink down all these gestures, because like when they're big, you're like, oh, there's nothing going on here, but when you shrink them down, you're like, yeah, no, that's getting the point across. That secretary bird was cool. Another jellyfish, right? With this jellyfish in the background. Oh yeah, that fits right there. It's also fun to Tetris them. Make that a little smaller. Give some more negative space to that shark there. I don't know about y'all, but I do like to send my little animal drawings to my mom. She thinks they're cute. She'll usually tell me if she likes one of them. Oh, another insect for the insect corner. Do we still have room? Or not insect, sorry, arachnid. There we go. Another cat. Speaking of cat, hello cat. Cat is dismounting my desk. Where is that dog again? I'm gonna move that dog over just a smidgen. There we go. Yeah, they're super low details, so when I shrink them down, doesn't feel like a huge loss. Oop. I'll try and keep those maybe out of the sharks. There we go. I think that was like pretty much... Yeah, we'll count that one. That was the first one. That's my... Well, there you go, guys. That's my... Oh, so you can see better. So my drawings for the animal section. We did an hour. It was a lot of fun. Alright. I'm going to take another quick 5-minute break. Just kind of stretch, refill my water, eat a little bit more of my snack, and then I'll do 30 minutes of people. As long as... Trina, are you cool with that? Are you cool with hanging out? Oh, I really want to warm up and get my peeps in. Anyway, feel free to also stretch. BRB. Alright, and back. might have... Oh, actually? Yeah, I might have to really quickly just close my blind slightly. The sun is trying to enter my eyes. Be right back. But then we'll do some humans for a little bit. Alright, there we go. It's getting to be later in the day. Alright, give me just a second. I'm gonna quickly group all of these together. There we go. Alrighty, let's get... There's my mouse. Yay! Yep, finished. We're already a part of line of action. Oh, 1 second. Is there hair or something on my mouse? There we go. Ah, much better. Alright, so we're gonna do figure drawing. Only covered models, because we're on Twitch, and they're not cool like that. Also, we want to keep things PG-ish rating. All genders. I'm gonna say adults and teens today. Or you know what? Heck, let's do all. Stretch a little bit. This will be 30 minutes. 10 poses at 30 seconds, 5 poses at 1 minute, 2 poses at 5 minutes, and 1 pose at 10 minutes. And without further ado, let us start. Oh, and I didn't have my pencil ready. Whoops. Okay. It's okay. Let me turn that off for now. And so for these really quick ones, I'm mostly just trying to focus on kind of getting that main action rather than accuracy. Sometimes I will only draw a little curved line for those legs, and that is acceptable. A lot of really nice dynamic ones to warm up on, hey? Oh, and then now we're just standing. But that's okay, we can get his... It's kind of like staring in an intimidating way, so we can try and make this an intimidating posture, maybe. I always make the head too small. That's the problem with like just measure with the head. It's just like, yeah, but if I start with the head, by the time I continue, it'll be so small. Oh my gosh, too fast. Ah. I don't even remember what the other arm was doing there. Ooh, very dynamic. You're gonna probably hear me smashing the thing. I'm like, draw faster, draw faster. Ooh, this might actually be a 1-minute one. Slight reprieve. But yeah, drawing fast is stressful, but it also like really, you know, by the time I get whipped up enough that I feel like I'm actually able to get stuff in on those one, then it's just like, oh, we have more time now. I can actually like get more in here. Nice. I love the poses this one model does. Still trying to, even though I have more time, I'm trying to remember to not get too complacent, right? You can tell that like this back leg is kind of the one supporting most of the weight because the hip's a little higher on that side, even though it's kind of farther back. My cat is playing. In a nice way. In the background. So if you hear a thing, don't worry, I'm not haunted. It's just the cat. He's having a good time running and leaping. It's such a cool pose. Oh yeah, don't start the head the highest thing on your canvas if you have to go higher. That's not a very smart strat. Oh no, I ran out of time. That's okay, I think I got the most exciting part. Sometimes for the, yeah, we got this guy again. Sometimes for the legs, if you run out of time, I find totally acceptable to just kind of draw a gesture, that gesture line, right? Oh, is this our first 5 minute? I think it might be. I didn't actually look. Now I have to try and correct the mistakes I made in progress. See, but because I make the head small, now I just add on hair. It's a strat. It's a legit strategy, I think. Ooh, that eraser is too large. It's okay, he's allowed to be there. Ooh, I think this is our 10-minute pose, and it's an Adorka stock one. I love the action. I just like to draw my little core very large. Yes, Mr. Kitty. I am still drawing, I know. Apparently having one whole other person in this house to play with you is not enough. My curse is that I can never draw at the correct scale. Especially on the first try. There's a way to skew in this. There's a way to skew. No, that's okay. You know, maybe we'll delete and try again. That's gonna be my sketch. Probably have enough time to do a bit of lining. Force myself to try and draw a face because drawing face hard. If I never do it, then I won't know how to do it. Oh, that's the halfway mark. I guess I better go faster on these lines if I want to do my really pasty shading. not going to get too bogged down on details. Try and get these nice lines in here. Just gonna do a very stripped down version of a foot. I can make it better later if I have time. That's what I have to remind myself, like, there's time to go back and fix things if you want. Just get it in. You know, get it in first. You can make it good later. That's, I think, a very good rule for most creative endeavors, right? Oh dang, I think that's the, like, your time is imminent one. Alright, quick, hasty shade. Might not seem like super exciting doing this kind of very blocked in shading, but I learn a lot from working very quickly. You make a lot of really quick observations about where the light generally is hitting. And we're done! I might just really quickly tidy up my shading and then I will call it a night. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you to Katrina for modding, Tamron for your help as well. Hope you're feeling better. I can collect my drawings together off stream if post them up in the yeah, if anyone followed along for this, or if you're watching from the future, please share your drawings. We would love to see them. Yeah, and that's over on the CozyCon Discord under Creative Share. We have a lot of people who've been drawing for some time now, like drawing along with us once a month for some time, and then at the con, which is a remote con, so it's very easy to join in from the comfort of your own home. It's funny because, like, I feel like when I start doing the like pitch for the con, it's just like, it's almost like I'm selling something, but it is free. We just like it when people show up. Alright, I'll call it for that sketch. Here, if you want to see any of the really... Oh, wrong one. This one. Oh no! Apologies for your eyes witnessing the green. There we go. I have a rather silly setup for that little page flip animation that plays. It's probably more complicated than necessary, but it's okay. Oh, I hit myself. Wow. Yeah, some good drawings. Oh, I once again missed combining all of these. Yes. Thank you so much for drawing along. I'll go ahead and just end the stream in just a second. I can really feel that I've been practicing more lately. Drawing peeps. Getting kind of like a comfortable shorthand going. It's crazy that like the more you draw, the more easy it gets, and you're like, but if I just try drawing really hard, it should work, right? And it's just like, no. You just gotta draw more. You just gotta draw lots. Yeah, thank you for Trina for modding. Thank you to CozyCon for hosting this event on their Twitch. I will see you guys August 9th. Second Saturday of the month. You want a reminder of this event happening? We have I think we have a reminder on the Discord if you want to join the community. And yeah, thanks everyone so much. Have a great night. It was a pretty chill night. We started a bit late, apologies, but it's a good time. I enjoy getting my drawing in. Alright, I'll collect the rest of these off stream and I'll let Katrina go. If you're watching from the future, I hope you're having a good day too. Alright everyone, have a good night. Weep, tidy up, put away our things. And have a good night.